Welcome back to Fish and Chips. I'm your host, Randy, and this is my boy, Brian, here. And before we even get into this Super Bowl thing, why don't you go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment. You know we like to read your comments, so make sure you like, share, comment, share it with somebody. We'll be greatly appreciative of that. But let's just get into this Super Bowl. I normally would say, how about them Cowboys? But I'm going to say, how about the Super Bowl? Yeah. Kansas City won. Yeah, you know. Kansas City won.
I told you. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, you cannot bet against them.
But we have to show recognition to the 49ers as well. They played a great game. I mean, this whole game, every quarter, kept you on edge. It kept the first, second, and third, and fourth. It kept you on edge. So just the professionalism of Purdy, the professionalism of Mahomes, and then under pressure. I mean, this game, it was just riveting. I mean, I was focused. I didn't want to get up to go to the bathroom. I just wanted to sit there and watch every second, every minute. I mean, how were you feeling at this moment when everything was going from the first quarter to the second quarter to the third and the fourth?
Honestly, I would say, it was definitely a great game, on both sides. San Francisco played well. Kansas City played well. But there's only got to be one winner. And I told you.
Yeah, you told me.
The Kansas City Chiefs, you cannot bet against Patrick Mahomes.
But normally they say the first team to make the first score in the beginning of the game normally wins. Well, and I really thought that 49ers was going to bring it on home. Yeah. They were ahead and they were together and they were in sync. Yeah. There were the times where Patrick Mahomes was not in sync. So you just thought, okay, this is going to be 49ers.
Honestly, I thought the 49ers were going to win because, Kansas City kind of scored late, but again, you talking about Patrick Mahomes, I told you at crunch time, when it's time to get it together, he gets it together somehow and makes magic happen.
Now, what really shocked me at the end of the last minutes of the game before the overtime, they sit there going neck and neck. Yeah. You're like, whoa, what's going to happen here,
And they actually went to overtime.
They went into overtime. And then the 49ers actually had the opportunity to win, but Kansas City held them back.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was that one last kick. Remember that they were supposed if they would have made that last kick, that 1 point difference, they San Francisco could have won the game, but they got blocked by Kansas City. I'm gonna say, I'm truly gonna say, San Francisco defense, they did well. Kansas City defense, they played well. Yeah, I mean the score was still, almost until the fourth quarter. That's when you kind of start, okay, hey, we got to do something here. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said, I think even though there was one winner, I think both teams were winners. The way they executed the ball, the way the quarterbacks were. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you could have asked for a better game.
No, actually, I told you these are two great teams, and we're gonna see two great performances, and that's exactly what happened. They both played pretty well, and but again, there's only
maybe during the halftime, all of a sudden the 49ers got to watching Usher.
I was gonna
and maybe they got him off a little bit. Maybe they got him off a little bit.
So what did you think about the halftime performance by Usher? I thought it was great.
I did not necessarily like it. I thought it was missing something. What? Again, I'm from an older era. I'm used to the Michael Jacksons and Prince stuff. People really giving you a show. Well, and I understand, but I kind of got lost. I know that Usher allowed other people to come in and share the stage. Jermaine Dupri, Ludacris, Alicia Keys.
Okay, let me tell you this. There's a lot of stuff going on there, on social media as far as, when Usher was dancing with Alicia Keys,
and got behind
a married woman, you know what I'm saying, and doing that touchy-feely, what you think about that?
I think Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz, they're confident in their relationship. They even put out a text or a message to Twitter saying, hey, the height of their game, he was cool with it. Yeah. He saw no problem with it, so why should we see a problem with it? So even though they said back in the day, Usher and Alicia Keys dated. So, but again, they're solid in their relationship. They understand the professionalism, and they were there to give a show. So if it's okay with Swizz Beatz, her husband, it's okay with her, it's okay with Usher, who are we to say anything? I think the media just want to take some stuff and take it on out there. But, they all okay with it. Her husband's okay with it, so that's all that matters, really.
Well, anyways, talking about celebrities as well at the Super Bowl. What do you think about Taylor Swift?
you know.
We gotta talk about the Swifties.
I think it was wonderful seeing Taylor there. Yeah. I don't think it took away from the game at all. Although a lot of people are saying it was too much focus on her or whatever. Yeah. But I think it was good seeing her. But most importantly, it was good. I mean, Beyonce was there. Look at what I mean,
a lot of celebrities were out there. Yeah. Even Ice Spice.
Yeah. So. Overall, I just think it was a great game. It's been a long time where there's been a game that kept me on my edge. Wondering what was going to happen.
For real,
this was just the best of the best.
Because honestly, at first I thought, okay, well, I think San Francisco gonna win this, but. Again, like I be saying, you can't count the Chiefs. They're known for being great.
Yeah.
This is his third championship ring.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of teams have that, and it's really hard to do.
Exactly. And it's like they have their own dynasty.
Their own dynasty.
What does this lead to? Do he become just like Tom Brady at some point, because he's still 28 years old?
He's still young.
There's still a lot of football in him, and the way he's playing at the top of his game, he could who knows, surpass Tom Brady. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because he's playing at a very, very high level. Yeah. But I do believe we better watch out for Purdy next year. Because Purdy got something special, and like I said, I have to give him his props as well.
Purdy's young.
He played a great game. I always say the underdog, but he played a great game.
Wouldn't it be crazy if they play again next year?
Yeah,
like back to back like that. That would be wild.
Yeah,
it's like watching the Warriors against Cleveland. When they're with LeBron James and all that stuff back to back. But I mean, again, Purdy's still young. And so he's going to take time for him to develop, but to make it to the Super Bowl at that young, that's just wild. You know what I'm saying?
It is very possible because they're both powerhouse quarterbacks. And like I said, I still believe in those San Francisco 49ers. I know Kansas City won it all, but just the heart of the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, to me, that is just magic. It's just magic. So hats off to that whole team.
Oh, yeah.
The coaches of the 49ers as well. They did a remarkable job. But again, we do give an applause to the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm praying that next year to be them and the Cowboys.
Honestly, talking about the Cowboys, I mean, do you think they would have? I don't know. What you think? Would have been a good matchups? Or would have been a good game, or they would have got blown out?
Looking at both these teams, and they're playing at the height, at the peak of their strength in this game. I don't know if the Cowboys would have made it that far. I don't see that same strength, that same drive, and being able to work together as a team, as one. No, I don't think Cowboys would have got to that point anyway. I don't believe it, and I love the Cowboys. I'm for the Cowboys. But there's a lot of work to do with the Cowboys.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you believe? I mean, do you think the Cowboys will ever win a Super Bowl?
Not with Dak Prescott, no.
What about Jerry Jones?
Not with Jerry. Needs to let the head coaches coach. He needs to let go of the team and let them do what they need to do.
Oh, man, that's going to be a while. Because he's not going to do that.
Yeah, but I don't think that Dak Prescott, as much as I want it to be, but I don't think Dak Prescott is really Super Bowl material.
Oh, man.
I think he's good for what he does. Yeah. He's a good guy, but I don't see him having that same magical power.
And I'd be rooting for Dak Prescott because I do too as well. I love Dak Prescott. I really want him, to have a Super Bowl ring. But like you're saying, man, I think it might be time to just.
I mean, it's kind of like Jack in the Box. You never know what's going to jump out of the box. You don't know when he's going to have a good day or a bad day. You know what I mean? Yeah. You just don't know. There has to be consistency, and I don't care what are you doing in life. Yeah. There has to be consistency. Yeah, not inconsistencies, but consistent. And Dak has yet to prove that he could be consistent when playing. And I think that's what makes the difference,
especially a high caliber team. Because again, like we saw this whole season, against I'm gonna say okay teams, played exceptionally well.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like really elite teams, that's when
and we look at the Cowboys, they're more like middle school. San Francisco and Kansas, they're more like college in a percent, as it relates to that situation. But no, hopefully Dallas get it next year. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of changes for that to happen.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think we'd be definitely facing the same teams again with Kansas City again and 49ers again.
That'd be
because
wild.
To me right now they're the best. They're the best at what they do. So
that'd be wild. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to all the celebrations that's going to be going on in Kansas City. I'm looking forward to all that. They definitely are well deserving. Hats off to Kansas City. Those guys, they did a wonderful job this season, and it was just excited to watch them.
Yeah, because again, I through the whole entire game, I was like just on the edge of my seat. What is going to happen? Who's going to win? And by chance, did you bet on the team? Just curious.
I did not bet on the team. I'm glad I didn't because
you would have. You would have lost a lot.
I was for the 49ers.
Dude, a lot of people lost a lot of money betting against Mahomes. I told you guys.
I watched this guy. They showed this guy while at the Super Bowl when the 49ers lost and he was a 49er. Yeah. He took his phone and kept throwing it on the cement.
Dude, there's a lot of TVs that were broken by the San Francisco team.
Exactly.
These people got mad. But again, I understand. Yeah, you betted $10, $20, $1 million on the it drive anybody crazy.
Yeah, but it is what it is, and the best team won.
Yeah. And I heard that Drake even betted $1 million on I think Kansas City or something like that. Mm-hmm. So wow, I mean I'm pretty sure he won a big chunk of money. That's a But again, I would too. If I had that money, I would have bet it on Mahomes. I mean, again, you see the experience. He's been there many times. And when it comes to crunch time, it's just
they know what it takes. He knows what it takes.
He knows what it takes to win.
They understood the assignment and they handled it up. Okay, guys. I'll say. Also, let us know who you thought was going to win. Go ahead and put it in the comments. Yeah. Did you get it right? What were your thoughts? Did you think the best team won? What did you think about the time show? Because I didn't like it, but let us know what you thought about it.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan and that's what brought you to watch the NFL?
Mm-hmm. Or Beyonce.
Or Beyonce.
Because she had a commercial, I believe, that kind of broke the internet about her new cowboy movie. Cowboy album.
She got a new single out now too, and I think it's very. I think I heard of it. It was like a country song.
No, they're country songs.
Yeah. So what is this saying that there might be another Beyonce tour coming up?
Yeah, I think she's already announced that there's definitely an album coming out in March. But either way, guys, y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all think and feel. We read your comments, and we do appreciate you so much. And thanks for watching Fish and Chips.